Hi everyone, this is Sharon, and in this video I'm going to be discussing how unclean spirits attach through fornication. So we know that fornication is a sexual act between two unmarried people, but that also goes for adultery as well. Right, so just remember, fornication is a trap, right? So Genesis chapter 1 verse 27 through 28 reads, "So God created man in his image, in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it." So what God made to be beautiful and to bring glory to himself in creation, the enemy took, perverted it, and turned it into a lustful and sinful act that we call fornication, right? So what is fornication? Okay. Fornication is actually satanic worship. Fornication is in complete rebellion to God's laws, and we know that rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, right? This is also, I believe, the number one way that demons transfer, right? And the devils are very much aware of this, okay? So in biblical times, in the Roman era, in the Greeks, pagan worship, right? So with their pagan worship to their deities, the other gods, right? That was accompanied with temple prostitution, right? Gatherings of people committing sinful and abominable acts, right? With the intention of mixing spirits. Okay, so during these pagan rituals and these pagan worships to their deities, like I said, they would incorporate temple prostitution and gatherings of many people committing abominable acts, right, with the intention of mixing spirits. Okay. There are still many other religions and rituals that practice this today that incorporate these abominable acts. You have one, sex magic, and witchcraft practices. They also include this as well, with that same intention. So with fornication, all kind of unclean spirits are in operation. You have seducing spirits in operation. You have deception spirits in operation. You have lust. You have perversion. You have rebellion, and many other unclean spirits. Because remember, they don't travel alone, right? Okay. So in our present day, the world has made fornication enticing and make it appear as something normal, innocent, and fun, right? So we know that there are couples who won't even marry before living together, right? That's a deception, okay? You have people that, and I mean, we've all heard it, that say they need to try it out. That again is a deception. Why? You are mixing and transferring unclean spirits between each other. So, whatever issues you are struggling with by yourself, you can multiply that once you connect with someone else sexually, right? And remember, for example, if a spirit of depression, if that person struggles with suicide, anger, perversion, a lying spirit, struggles with stealing, or mental illness, right? If that spirit wants to attach to you, it can and it will, right? Because you have made a legal agreement in the spiritual realm to become one flesh, okay? So because this is an outright rebellious act towards God, his protection, his grace is not guaranteed, right? So in Corinthians, and I'm not sure if it's first or second, I have to put that in the description. It reads, what? Question mark. Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot, he that's joined to a harlot, that's a prostitute, is one body. For two, saith he, shall become one flesh. So remember, you connect with everyone that you hook up with, right? You connect with them. And whatever situation, whatever they're struggling with, you will also be connected to that, right? Okay. Also, there are actually people, believe it or not, that are demonically possessed, meaning filled with all kind of demons, unclean spirits, assigned to you by the enemy, by the devil, to oppress you and even possess you with all of these unclean spirits. Okay? Remember, there is nothing good offered by the devil. The only plan is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Nothing good is offered by the devil. His plan is to steal, kill, and destroy. That comes in STDs. That comes with demonic oppression or mental illness. People losing their minds. People, having suicidal thoughts over other people. Okay, unwanted pregnancy from either one or both of the parties involved, right? Shame comes with that, heartbreak comes with that, and unholy soul ties that takes years and years to break, right? And yes, the enemy does make it enticing. And of course, this person is going to be fine. Of course, the person is going to smell nice and know just what to say. But remember, this is a trap. This is how you can avoid the pitfall. You ready? Okay. The pitfall of fornication. Think of it this way. Think of the nastiest, stinkiest, stained mattress that you have seen outside, right? Stained with all kind of bodily fluids and who knows what else, right? Okay. Now, just because someone puts a clean, fresh, white sheet on top of that, are you going to lay on it? Okay. Men, females, understand that this is what that pretty face, nice body, whatever, that handsome guy, that's what they are. Outside, that clean sheet. Underneath is that nasty mattress filled with all kind of stains and filthiness, uncleanliness. And that goes for all of these artists and TV and social media as well. Beautiful on the outside, inside, horrible filthiness, right? And you have to remember that. These personalities are trying to allure you with the lust of the eye. Mind what you take into your eye gate and your ear gate. Okay? It is a trap. If you are engaging, ask God to free you from the bondage. Repent, that means to turn away from, and turn your life to Jesus. I promise you, you can't make a better decision. Okay? Romans 10:9. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So that's what I have. God bless you. I love you.